Welcome to the card table. Here's how you play KingPin. KingPin is not the actual title of the game, but it's a little less offensive than the real title, so we're going to call it KingPin. It's a gambling game. You can play with 4 or 5 or 6 players, but you can go up to 15 and still be a pretty good game. It's actually more fun with 15 or more players. So, we're going to use different colored chips to represent the different players. Once the cards are shuffled and cut to everybody's liking, everybody antes up. Everybody puts something into the pool. Once the pool is set, every player gets their hand, which consists of exactly 1 card. And each player is not allowed to look at their card. Once everybody has their card, they lift it and hold it up to their forehead so that they cannot see it, and only everybody else can. And he can't see his own card, but everybody else can. For the demonstration of this video, we're just going to expose them all and remember that nobody knows what they have, only what everybody else has. The betting begins once everybody's card is up to their forehead. And by the way, when everyone's lifting their card, all players should be looking around to make sure nobody's cheating and looking at their own card. Betting will start to the first player to the left. They're going to look around and assess what other people have. And they might say, well, this person has a pretty low card, this person has a pretty low card, that's really my only challenge. I'm going to stay in the game, so they're going to choose to bet. And they stay in the game. And then the next person would go, and he might look around and be like, oh, no, they have really low cards, I bet mine's higher. And then he's going to stay in the game. Now this person might see my 2 and say, well, you know what, I don't know what I have, but that's pretty high, and he's pretty low, but you know what, let me just stay in the game, and he bets 1. What we're doing right now is using brag-style betting. If you want to use poker-style betting, that's okay too. Then the betting comes to me. Now maybe I'd say, well, they seem pretty confident, and they were all kind of high, except for the 5, but I'm not feeling very lucky, so I'm going to fold. So then what I would do is I would take the card off my forehead, everybody would look at it, and I would place it face down, and I'm not betting. And then it would continue all the way around. If somebody believes they have the higher bet, then they would put it in. If somebody believes they have the higher, until somebody finally decides to fold, and they say, you know what, I can't do this anymore. They show the card, not looking at it themselves, and they put it down. When the play comes down to 2 players, then the betting, of course, goes back and forth as much as the 2 players are willing to go. When they finally agree to stop, they take their cards off their foreheads and they see what they get, and then the player with the highest card wins the pot. And that's how you play KingPin.